big ship sale coming up. It's the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo for 2950 and free fly event. What this means is if you are an existing long-term backer and you have a big fleet, it gives you time to reconsolidate and shift things around to ships that you will actually use and not those hangar queens which are sitting in your hangar right now. You know who you are. But also if you are a new arrival to Star Citizen and are looking just to dip your toes in for the first time, now is the best time to do it because so much of it is going on sale. You really get to pick and choose. Now, the problem is there is so much to choose from. Check out this list. Remember those hogs who used to come and complain that CIG has nothing flyable and all these ships in development, but nothing's flyable? Where are they now? Where are they crying now? It's really a big list. But there is one thing happening that you need to be aware of, and that is there's a new concept ship coming out. The new concept is called the Nomad. We don't know much about it. We don't know what it looks like, and we don't know what it does. Rumors are it is refinery, but we don't really know yet. But if it is priced below $100 or so, because it's supposed to be a premium starter ship, as it says here, so should be priced relatively cheap. What a lot of people do is they buy it not because they want to keep it and use it, but they buy it to use as what's called an LTI token. LTI is lifetime insurance. Lifetime insurance is only sold with new concept sales. If you are new to Star Citizen and maybe this isn't what you want to do, whatever this ship does, you can still buy it and then upgrade it through what's called a CCU, cross chassis upgrade, into another ship, which will then retain the LTI. I know there's a lot of words here. It'll retain the insurance that came with it. So a lot of people will be buying the Nomad, not because they really want it, because what it'll do, whatever it does, but because it is an LTI token for them to use to upgrade to something else somewhere down the line. So let's go through what goes on sale every day, and I'll give you my thoughts on what you should be doing here. So beginning November the 20th, you have the Nomad, which is the new ship being revealed. The Mustang series, Argo Mole, the MPUVs, and the Grey Cats. Now, as far as money making goes, right now, mining with a rock yields a lot of UECs. So if you are looking into mining, this might be worth looking at, but consider that everything you can buy with money in real life, you can buy with UECs in the game right now. We were just discussing the Prowler in my Discord just a couple hours ago, and it was mentioned that the Prowler sells for about 2 million UECs. Now, I may want to confirm that. Somebody post below if that is right or not, but 2 million UECs, that sounds like a lot. It is not that bad. It's a couple of days of mining with the right crew, and you can get there. So don't feel that you need to cough up $400 for a Prowler. You can get it by mining and buying it in the game. And for a lot of these small ships, the Mustangs, the Grey Cat here, the Avenger series, and so forth, a lot of these ships are pretty cheap in UEC to buy in the game itself. So don't feel that you need to buy yourself a cheap ship. You can just get it in the game at zero cost to you besides your time. So out of everything here, I think the Mustangs are nice. There's a picture over there, but really they are starter ships. They are very limited in what they do. They're not the best fighters. They're not the best haulers. They're not the best at anything. It's just supposed to be an entry ship, which you will really just use for a very, very short time before you upgrade when the actual game starts itself. Out of everything here, the Argo Mole, I say, would be best of class in mining at the moment. There is the Orion that's not out yet. That's a very, very big capital size ship for mining. But the Argo Mole, even if you are a solo player, if this is in your price range, you can solo the mole. You find the rock you want to mine, you park the mole there, and you climb out your chair into the chair below you, and you mine away. It has a ton more storage than the Prospector, which is the solo mining ship. And you'll definitely make a lot more UECs with the mole than you will with a Prospector. But then again, there is the cost. So out of everything here, I'd say the Argo Mole, best of class for mining. Everything else, meh. Nomad here is your LTI token. Moving on to day 2, we have the Avenger series. Now, for the price, the Avenger Titan, best of class when it comes to the entry ships. Eclipse, best of class when it comes to stealth and torpedoes, definitely. Gladius, they call it an aging agile fighter. It really isn't aging. They keep on, the Gladius gets the most reworks in anything because the Gladius is being used in Squadron 42. My go-to light fighter is actually the Arrow, but the Gladius is on par with that. So if you need a light fighter, the Gladius is definitely the ship you should consider. Hammerhead, pretty big ship. Reclaimer, Bomber, Saber, and the Vanguard series. Okay. So here we're Anvil Aerospace. Now the Arrow, my favorite light fighter. Don't have to agree with me, but I do like it a lot. Out of everything here, you know what? Obviously, Carrack, best of class in exploration. You all know the Carrack over there. Anything else here? Not really ringing any bells on my list here. No. So I would say definitely out of this list here, Carrack, best of class in that field. That should be the only thing you should be looking at there. On day 4 to 5, Crusader, Tumbrel, and Kruger. Cyclones, Merlins, Archimedes. Out of everything here, this ship called the Mercury Star Runner. I've heard about that. We have to research this Mercury Star Runner a bit more, but you should be aware of that by now. If not, check out the video before this to learn more about the Mercury Star Runner. But best of class in data running, so that would be the pick for that day. On day 5 to 6, misc, we have the Freelancer series. Now, out of the Freelancer series, look, these are good ships. They definitely are nice, but there is a ship that will do more cargo than the Der. There is a ship that will do more, well, the misc. Actually, you know what? Out of the Freelancers, the Freelancer misc is my go-to ship. It has the best combination of firepower, a little bit of cargo, and a bed for lugout. That's my personal favorite, but the rest of them, you know, there's other ships which do what they do better. I mentioned the Prospector already for solo mining. This is your go-to ship, best in class for solo miner. But if you do have the money to spend, the Mole will get you a lot more UECs from mining, even solo, even better with a friend or 3. But Prospector for solo is definitely the way to go over there. Out of everything else, nothing really. I know the Reliant. I'm a big fan of the Reliant. I wish it was a better light fighter. The News one, interesting, but not really used much in the game right now. But out of these, the Reliant Sen, I guess Sentinel, Sen? We don't have this yet, but that is an interesting looking ship, which I'm curious to know more about how it'll fit in the verse. But besides the look of the Reliant, nothing much rings it for me there. Gemini, Starfarer, you know. Next day, on day 6-7, the Drake, the Buccaneer, the Cat, and the Cutlass series, and the Herald. Nothing really there. Caterpillar, obviously, great hauler, one of the best ones in the game right now. Best in class for that day, in my opinion. And we go to day 7-8 with the Iopa, Banu, and Esperia. Now, the Car-2L. Beautiful light fighter, one of my favorite looking ships. It's the first alien ship I bought. Has a spot in my heart, but unfortunately, it just doesn't hold its own in combat. Those engines get blown off, even with the upgraded hardpoints to size 4 hardpoints now. It still doesn't cut it, so it looks good, but I don't see the Santok Yai listed now. This is the medium-sized fighter. It isn't listed there. I guess it's very far from flight ready, but out of everything here, oh, you know what? The Glaive. Now, this is kind of limited in sales. The Glaive is getting a rework, and they're made right now. They haven't got the final look. There is a more Van Duel looking Glaive and Blade, for that matter, coming in. So out of between the Blade and the Glaive, now I think the Glaive is $350, a lot more expensive than the Blade. But if you do like alien ships and you do have the money, the Glaive is where it's at, in my opinion, best of class for that day. Moving on to day 8 and 9, Origin Jumpworks. These are all beginner ships here, all right? All of these you can buy in-game fairly easily. Even the 300 class, pretty easily. I am giving away, Hasgaha is doing a screenshot contest, and he is giving away, courtesy of Test, a 315p, or is it 325? I forget which one. Damn it. Sorry, Hasgaha. But go check out Hasgaha's Twitter account, and you will get details for his screenshot contest there, and you can win one of these yourself. But everything highlighted here, this is all available in the game fairly cheaply. If you do need to spend money, 600, that's my Hangar Queen. It sits there, it's not being used. The 890 Jump, obviously, the big fancy ship everyone wants, but pricey at $890 or probably $900 this time around. You know what? If you're into the touring and just looking pretty, $600 probably. Not much else going on there. Moving on to day 9 and 10, RSI, Aurora. Now, this is going to be blasphemy coming from Test Squadron. As far as beginner ships go, you know what? If you own one, fine. I wouldn't go and buy one for cash at this point in time. They're very cheaply acquired in the game itself. Again, simply go mining, run a mission or two, and you can buy yourself almost any Aurora. It is obviously still the best ship, no doubt about that. But no need to spend real money on that. There's no benefit. You can just buy them in the game. Constellation series, I like I miss the Phoenix. I upgraded my Phoenix into a 600i. But I miss the Phoenix because of the firepower of it. But again, there's nothing that any of these do that other ships don't do better. For exploration, the Carrack is better. For hauling, the Caterpillar is better. It's kind of sad. The Constellation series kind of find itself, I don't know where it is at the moment, but I can't really say this is best of anything. Mantis, cute little ship sitting right over there. I don't see them used much. Not really many people doing the quantum enforcing stuff, but there it is. And last day, best of show, which we chose in September, I believe. And that wraps it up. So, in summary, if you have money burning a hole in your wallet, in your pocket, and you don't know what to do, at least buy the starter ship Nomad, which should be priced under $100. It comes with LTI. You can choose to keep it. You can choose to upgrade it to something else down the line. Beyond that, simply, you know what? Get whatever you like. But if it is something small, like the Avenger or the Arrow or the, not so much the Freelancer or the Auroras, don't forget all of those are available in-game, relatively easy to get, so don't go crazy. And that is it. So if you have any more questions or if you have some ideas about what you are doing with your fleet to consolidate or chop things down, post below. Let me know. If you enjoy my content, you know what to do. I'm not going to tell you again. Later.